Hello everyone. How are you this afternoon? My name is Snake Man. I'm the captain of the Dream Harrier ship. Captain of the Dream Harrier crew. I do solo streams during the week. And I wanted to have a nice themed stream today, and I thought let's all visit a museum. When was the last time you visited a museum? The Namco Museum, of course. Where else were we gonna go? I'm watching my subtitles and it just like doesn't know what to do with Namco Museum. It's done natural, it's done native. Oh, that's the power of cloud closed captions. Hello Piff. We have a sleepy Piff. So this was oh, and hello JP Ronnie. Welcome. We're going on a tour of all the Namco museums, at least the PS1 ones. I do want to do some other ones in the future, mostly the Wii one, because it's weird. Only if they're weird, that's all I want to look at. This is Namco's kind of first honest attempt at doing a compilation. And they put a lot of heart into this one. There are 6 of these museum ones, and then there are 2 kind of extra ones that we'll look at. And this is the first. This is Namco Museum Volume 1. Everyone likes a nice field trip, right? You know they just announced another Pac-Man collection? Like today. And it still doesn't have Pac-Man 2. It has Pac-in Time. But not Pac-Man 2. Here he is. Here's that lovable scamp. Obscure gaming character. Pac-Man. Oh, he has like a weird bulbous nose in this. I don't like Pac-Man having noses. And like, I think even the early designs gave him like a long, pointy nose. But this like short, bulbous nose, we may have been run down by popular Namco characters, but we can still go to the museum. The Namco Museum. So you could just play the games. They're here. Namco Museum Volume 1 has Pac-Man, of course. The first pole position. Rally X. New Rally X. Galaga. Bosconian. And Toy Pop, which I think Toy Pop is actually a fairly obscure Namco game for them to include. Bosconian is pretty cool. I guess that's also a pretty obscure one. Yes, so each of these museum titles features a full 3D museum that we can explore. Right now they're pretty simple, but later titles they'll add things like a run button, a strafing, and the museums will get a lot more elaborate. Welcome to the Namco Museum. There are 7 games exhibited in the museum. Oops, sorry. Register your name? Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh. Look, it's going to automatically save all of our high scorers. I'm a DAP. That's me. She has a name, this character? I kind of forget right now. I think one of the games will tell us, so I don't gotta worry about that. And here we are in the Grand Hall of Namco. Take a look at the sky roof. We have Toy Pop, Bosconian, Rally X, Pac-Man, Galaga, Pole Position, and a Lounge. We will hit them up in the order, we'll just go clockwise. And we'll start with Toy Pop. It is a virtual museum. I don't know if VRML is. I think someone should like port this all into VR chat. I think that'd be really cool. And hello, Millennium Cyborg. So each game has a little like hallway that exhibits has a little exhibits in him. Like this pamphlet, a sales promotional for Toy Pop. And each one lets you zoom in. We're still on a PS1, so you know, we're still dealing with I want to say in this mode we are in 480i, but that's the highest we can get. Oh, I think I remember VRML. If you notice, the bottom says NedgeCon. That means this game does support the NedgeCon, and we have one here. We'll use it when we play Pole Position. So yeah, we're just going to take a look at all the stuff. It's just going to be kind of a more chill stream. You don't have to fight against a very hard game like Layla. I hope everyone enjoyed Layla, the last stream. That game kicked my ass. Stationary was produced featuring Pino and Acha. Well, we can't zoom in on it though. But we know it's there. Yeah, so they kind of show off some look at this Pac-Man running. Show off some merchandise. Like, I had no idea Toy Pop had merchandise. You don't really hear a lot about Toy Pop. Pop card placed on the side of the cabinet to identify the new game. If anyone wants me to, like, look at something a lot longer, just let me know. We have a lot to get through. We have 7 of these. Actually 8. 8 of these collections to go through. But only 5 of them have museums. Or 6 of them, sorry. Instruction card. 1986. Shows how to play. Let's just zoom in. Yeah. Toy Pop. Pino and Acha. There's a door, and there's a heart in a jar. I'm actually not super familiar with Toy Pop. Looks like you can throw tires to kill cars, but you cannot kill playing card men. Oh, it looks like each enemy has a weakness. Tanks don't like bombs, robots don't like electricity, balloons don't like thumbtacks, and cymbal monkeys don't like Gradius Ripple Beam. The instruction card. Attached to the arcade game, it showed how to play. Just enjoying the little art on the top here. 3 sevens, I guess, makes you invincible. You turn into a tornado. 3 stars give you throwing stars. Oh no, he lost his shirt. How embarrassed. I want to zoom in on these faces. I don't know. The one thing about the NedgeCon is so buttons A and B, or sorry, 1 and 2 are the analog buttons. So maybe they wanted something to kind of differentiate that. You've got L and R, which are also analog. And then you've got B and A at the top. Those are digital buttons. There's no select button on the NedgeCon either. So yeah, I think they probably just wanted something to stand out. So he's like, yeah, you know which ones are the analog buttons. It does make using them on games that don't support the NedgeCon very difficult, but I guess that was not really, you know, a thing they were considering. People like me trying to use the controllers in really dumb ways. Tip, open every box. Do this because sometimes there's hidden stuff inside. Yeah, I mean, they got the PlayStation license. Like, it's not like an unlicensed controller. Clear bonus. If you defeat every enemy, you will get an all-clear bonus. Team attack. Have each player use a different weapon so you can hit all the enemies. Oh, so it's kind of a nice co-op game. Defeat Magician. You can get 5,000 points by defeating him. Collect the 7s or star when it appears on the screen. Only star bullets and the whirlwind can defeat the Magician. Ah. One of these games has an interactive loading screen, so that's why you might hear me press buttons on the loading screen. I'm just trying to get some action. Here's the actual PCB board. They don't let you zoom in though. Maybe in the future. So yeah, like, a lot of these compilations nowadays are just like, here's a bunch of games in an emulator, go nuts. And here it's like, no, this is the history of this game. From flyers to how to play it to scans of the PCB. We're gonna learn how to play. The goal is to collect the hearts in the bottles to advance to the next level. The history of Toy Pop. Toy Pop was put out in 1986. Its main motif were toys. The characters were cute, but they had a purpose. It's for 2 players. Thank you, Professor Pac-Man. I guess I was just regular Pac-Man. Newly graduated from Pac-U. Oh, this is a separate thing. This lets you view the sprites. I actually think this part's pretty cool. Character slideshow. Oh, Naked Pino. Oh, he becomes an outline. Acha. Naked Acha. Acha 3. W Bullet. Pin. Elect. Fire. Bomb. V Wave. Tire. Soldier. Car. Tank. Monkey. Card Soldier. Oh, let me look at that Card Soldier. He's awesome looking. Balloon. Robot. Block. And a couple boxes. Enemy generator. Tire is my favorite character. Why did they put a Pac-Man collection out today instead of a Tire collection? Whatever this is. I know what donuts are. Shortcake. Cracker. Croissant. That's a good sprite croissant. Cream puff. Candy. A fork. A warp gem. Jet boots. Lamp. Bottle. A heart. There's that magician. Oh, he's cool. Oh, there's a witch also. They didn't tell us about the witch. Curses. Yeah, I don't know if this game came out in America. No, we're not going back to Bioforge. A fork. An alien cube. A big gun. Baumkuchen is a type of cake very popular in mid-century Japan. Alright. So welcome to... Each room has a kind of... Each room has that generic hallway. I'm gonna put this down a bit. It's a little loud in my ears. And then you get to like a special room that shows off the game. Of course, this one seems to be a void. But hey, we can see kind of see them. Can we get on the other side? No. I gotta keep an eye out because these games have secrets. I don't know if the first game has any. Alright, let's play on this nice cocktail cabinet. Let's play some Toy Pop. So, a thing about these, the games in these collections, they are not emulated. They are ports. So they're not maybe 100% perfect, but they're pretty well, like, pretty well crafted. Toy Pop. Yeah, Pino only. I don't have a friend with me. Pino and Nacha are going to Majo's castle to save friend. Okay, so we can shoot. Oh, you open the box that way. Okay, you can't kill generators. What are these again? Oh, that's a snowball. I want the tires. Because the tires will kill the cars, but also the soldiers? Almost forgot to get this heart. Yeah. No, I'm naked. Uh-oh. It's a long-running tradition of showing damage by taking off your clothes. Oh! I got punched in the face. What did I think was gonna happen? And cake! I want cake. What is this? These are bombs. Oh, bombs seem pretty good. Oh, but they don't kill... Oh, there was a boxing glove in there. Again, I'm not familiar with this one. I want those boots, though. I guess these are all empty, because the door's open. Alright, the tanks are here. They are weak to bombs. Oh, it tells you in the upper left-hand corner what your weapon kills. So, anyone big Namco fan? Why'd they do that? Uh-oh. 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 I could use thumbtack. Oh, there's one. Ah, I got stuck. I wanted to get shoes. Alright, we'll leave the clothes there. He's a little stiff controlling. Yeah, the balloons don't care about walls. Oh. That was not a good box. Yeah, it's like you can only stop in tiles. Oh. I didn't think that soldier would get me. I can still throw a credit into each of these games, unless my credit goes bad. What was fire again? Fire was robots? It was playing card men. Yeah, this seems like it'd be more fun co-op. Like now I have to go down the other side. You can also have someone, you know, have different weapons. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we got pins. Oh. That was a bad spawn. We're just gonna be my initials, but extended in the front. The Ditbo. So yeah, you can change the controls, I guess. And you can even change the dip switches. So we can look at a stage select. Demo sound continues. These early games, they probably don't have a lot of dip switches. Yeah, there you go. Up that to 5 lives. And a test switch. Back to the museum we go, though. We have a lot to get to. What you guys think of Toy Pop? This first museum's gonna take us the longest because we don't have a run button. I think the later museums also give you fast travel. This might have that. Oh, I think these will just load the games. That's okay, you guys are... battling Shadow Link at the Toy Pop room. I wish. Here's a video game. Bosconian. This game gets forgotten on these Namco compilations. I think the last time I saw it on one was the 360 Namco Museum. A pamphlet for sales promotion. Again, we'll just try to take a quick look at all this, because I think this is the cool part of these collections. Of course, a lot of these games were handled by different companies in the States, and not Namco themselves, so they don't have any of the, like, American advertising. Maybe for later games that they published. But, like, I know, like, Pole Position was handled by Atari in America. Pac-Man, of course, was Midway. Who knows who handled Toy Pop, if it even got an American distribution. Oh, the bezel. I like a good arcade bezel. Oh, this is the, they call it top display. What is this called? Marquee. Yeah, here's the marquee of it. Here's the bezel. Screen overlay. Glass sheet with game drawings. Cool. I used to, in Second Life, I used to create arcade cabinets and sell them. And that's how I made money in Second Life. So seeing like bezels and stuff always amuses me. Use mines. A mine will destroy all near it. Use this to blow up missiles and enemies. The enemies will go berserk if a spy ship goes off the screen. Missiles. Your fighter can shoot missiles both forwards and behind. Try to get ships as you run. And yeah, I couldn't do this museum collection before the Retro Tank because this game is constantly switching resolutions. It's mostly a 240p game in the museums, but once you go into these screens, you can see it's at a higher resolution. Instruction card attached to the arcade. And it even shows all the point values. One play, 100 yen. Good stuff. And the PCB. And there's a plane landing outside. Oh, it's a double board. So you can see at the top of each board, there's like a ribbon cable, and that links the boards together. They were also probably screwed together with little what am I trying to spacers and stuff. Yeah, as these games started getting more complicated, the boards started to fill up pretty quickly with chips. Especially because each chip had a purpose, you know? It wasn't like nowadays where a chip can be a million different things. It could be whatever it wants to be. Just pop an FPGA in it. Whatever. Your goal is to destroy the bases so you can go to the next round. Bosconian was out in 1981. It was a game that scrolled in 8 directions, and you can shoot in front and behind. These history lessons are pretty bare bones. It's gonna be funny when we get to Pac-Man and he's gonna just be gushing about himself. That's Pac-Man for you. Big ego on that guy. So yeah, the Bosconian fighter is pretty much just the Galaga fighter. I think it's slightly different, but like color scheme and like most of its design is just the Galaga. Ooh, Fighter 2 has a little red. Oh, that's to show him thrusting. And there's the 8 directions, because we don't have scaling yet, so each thing has to be a different sprite. A couple of the enemies. Spy ship looks cool. I want to see the Bosconian himself. Big blast. There it is. Alright, let's go play Bosconian real quick. I might not play Pac-Man. You all know what Pac-Man looks like, right? Ooh. The space room. I have a button to look up, but I can't lock it, so that's the best we're gonna do when I want to look at things. Oh. This room has a jam. Oh, I don't want to play the game. I just want to listen to this jam. Alright. Look at this Pac-Man. Besides the nose, I think I like this design for Pac-Man. Like, I'm fine with Pac-Man having limbs. I know there's some that, no, Pac-Man must be pure. He must be ball. And I like ball Pac-Man, but you gotta give him some limbs. Every now and then. You gotta get a way to get around. 1981. This is a year after Pac-Man. Same year as Galaga, I believe. Alright, so this has 8-way scrolling. Yeah, take that. So your goal is to mess up these bases, and you shoot them in the core to blow them up instantly, but if you want more points, you gotta disable them. But that's riskier, because the condition gets higher as the longer you're in the vicinity of the base. Oop. And they start shooting at you. Is this the first Namco game to have voice samples? I know. It's got a Rally X type map. So this is before Sinistar, and I really do think this Sinistar owes this game a very... Oh, they blocked their shield. Or their core. Sinistar owes this game a lot. Condition red. We haven't seen a spy ship. I think you need a spy ship to leave. To get condition red. I could be wrong. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's interesting that you can shoot behind yourself. Blast off. Get bopped. That one's gonna be hard to get to. This is a good game. For 1981? You know, for dad arcade games, it was pretty good. I love dad games, but I can understand there's some people that are like, I can't play arcade games before 1990, and I totally get that. Oh, I'm really beefing it though now. I considered plugging the arcade stick and playing on that, but I thought maybe going around the museums might be difficult. It's a shame a lot of these museums came out before the DualShock. As you can tell by them wanting to use the Nedcon. Ah! Alert! Alert! I like the way things just explode. So maybe you're the Bosconian. I actually don't know. I always thought the bases were. It'd be in line with how Namco named their space shooters. Usually after the enemy. Oh my god, that's a chunky high score screen. Go for the space record now. Nope, I didn't make it to P. How do I get out? Yeah, let me just take a death. Maybe it's because this game had a continue screen. As far as I can tell, you have to hit triangle on the title screen to get out of a game, and there's no way to do it while playing. Yeah, that's Bosconian. I think it's a forgotten classic. A hidden gem, if you will. At least for Namco arcade games. Or just arcade games in general of this era. Yeah, pause, demo sound, continues. You can change the lives. You can change the extends. There's 3 switches just for that. And you got your test switch. What a cool game. I'm gonna take some water. I hope you all stay hydrated during the stream. Everyone worries about the streamer, but hey, you out there. Stay hydrated. Oh, there is a run button. It's on circle in this game. Oh, you know what it is? I was playing the Japanese version of one of these games where it was X and circle and looked at everything. Alright, Rally X. I think everyone kind of knows Rally X. It's one of those games that didn't do extremely well in America. That's because it came out the same time as Pac-Man. And there's a pretty funny story about the distribution rights. RX keychain. A keychain with the map on it. Oh, that's cute. I actually kind of like that a lot. So this came out the same year as Pac-Man, I think. And it was shopped around to different American distributors. And at the time, Atari was a big... Oh, that's a cool sticker. A big arcade, you know, you looked at video games, like who was video games? Atari was video games in the United States. So they took a look, they had the first pass, I guess, and they went with Rally X. They're like, this Pac-Man? That's not going anywhere. We'll take this Rally X. And that led Underdog Midway, a Chicago-based arcade distributor. They were really proud of these maps, huh? And of course, in America, no one heard of Rally X. And it's because Pac-Man fever took over the nation. Does Rally X have a song? I don't know, actually. I was gonna say, look at Pac-Man, he's got a song. Does Rally X have a song? And I'm like, I actually don't know. Four new maps. The new Rally X. So yeah, this museum has both Rally X and New Rally X, and you'll see that a lot in games that have updates. Nice little pop card. A pop card was something that had adhesive that you would tape onto the machine and would stick out. It wasn't something that That's why it popped. It's something to catch your eye and say like, hey, new game. It's Rally X with 4 new mazes. Get in here. Tell your brothers. Pac-Man's got 1 maze. Rally X has 4 new mazes. There's a pamphlet. This one looks really boring compared to the other ones we've been looking at. New. Now. Yeah, this one's no fun. They all can't be fun. Like the Toy Pop one, that was actually really cool. And you've got your marquee. You've got your overlay, or bezel. I'm only noticing now that a lot of these early cabs have the same kind of bezel design. Of course, a lot of these games are vertical monitor games. Actually, was Bosconian? I don't know, because they had the whole map screen on the right. I guess that was a vertical. What is this? They have a cool, like, Rally X event and gave out a jacket. The Rally X sweatshirt no longer available. Ah, look how cool you'd be. You know it's gonna get weird when we get to Pac-Man, right? It's just gonna... There's gonna be so much to look at. Like, I'm excited about a sweatshirt for Rally X. Oh. There's actually a lot more. Let me not sell Rally X short. We got your instruction card. Different set of instructions showing the mazes. New Rally X. Here's how to play the new Rally X. I actually don't know the difference between Rally X and new Rally X. I assume the mazes are different. BBH would know. He's a big Rally X guy. This is dad game of choice. Nah, I don't know. Let's look at the PCB. Okay, so you got another dual layer one. This one uses multiple little ribbon cables at the edge to connect the 2 boards. You can see the connector at the top of the left board. This is pre-JAMA, so it's kind of like its own. I assume Namco had used their own kind of standard. They made their own little standard. So if you're equipped for like one Namco game, you could probably just swap that with another. It wasn't until the Japanese arcade manufacturer... I'm trying to remember what JAMA stands for. Japanese Amusement... I don't remember anymore. They got together and they're like, hey, we should standardize this, because this is becoming a mess. Collect all the flags while avoiding enemies and rocks. Rally X was released in 1981 with an improved version later that year. This was the first game with S flags. Really, Namco? That's all you got to say about it? Hey, it has our S flag. You guys, is that thing in the Smash Brothers. We're very proud of it. I am actually surprised how proud of Rally X Namco is. I guess it's weird because I'm coming from an American viewpoint where the game barely existed. Player car. Enemy car. More sprites for the player car and the enemy car. A tree. A purple tree. Flowers. Rock. Bang. Smoke. Extra car. Hold on, there it is. There's that S flag. Oh, there's an L flag. They don't talk about the L flag. They only talk about the S flag. What does the L flag do? I think the S flag lets you enter a bonus stage where the course is filled with like collectibles. What does the L flag do? Look at this low poly Wonderland. Alright. So it looks like we have Rally X in a stand-up cab. Let's go look at that since it's the first stand-up cab we've gotten to see. Yep. Single joystick and button. Hey. Why is there a Pac-Man song in here? How dare you? Rally X deserves the remix. But you stuck Pac-Man in there. I see how it is. I'm no good at Rally X. Again, watch Lord BBH if you want to see how to play this video game. My car, the red car, the checkpoint, the special checkpoint, the lucky checkpoint, rock, danger, smokescreen, Namco. Alright, so you've got your map, and you've got fuel, which is basically your time limit. Oh, that was the lucky flag. Alright, lucky flag counts your fuel, probably refills you, but also gives you points. The special flag doubles every score. Okay, that's where the smokescreen button is. You've got smoke screens. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess this is the Rally X theme. It became like associated with Pac-Man in some weird way. Like, it's definitely in Championship Edition. I take back what I said, Namco Museum. You associate with Ridge Racer Revolution? Which one's Revolution? Oh, shit. Is that the PSP one? That's danger. Rocks are danger. I feel like my mind... I have to constantly look at the map in the bottom right, and like then cars sneak up on me. Or I run into a rock. Oh. That was Rally X, everyone. Oh, just one set of dip switches. Determines your extends, your lives. Yeah, simple. The last Ridge Racer I played was the 3DS one. I feel bad. I feel bad that's my last experience of a Ridge Racer. We will play Ridge Racer when we do the NedgeCon. Nedge? Neg? I don't know. Wait, hold on. I think I just know something about the exit screen. I need to go back, because it might be different. Yeah, this is the Metrocross guy. That's pretty good. Metrocross is on one of these collections. I kind of like Metrocross a lot. I'm not any good at it, and I have the Famicom version. That's the one I'm familiar with. But there's a really good Game Center CX episode. Anyway, this is Pac-Man. You guys know Pac-Man. He's that guy. Pac-Man. Given away years ago in Japan, 2 coasters of cork. I like that, coasters of cork. Power food was called power pellets in English. Oh, one says school lunch. Pac-Man supports a good school lunch. Fill it with power foods. Now you know. Power pellets? No, that's bullshit. It's power food. A towel, no longer available. Promotional item for Game Center. Yeah, see, that's that long-nosed Pac-Man. Versus this little, like, squatty nose. I don't know why I'm so focused on Pac-Man's nose. It's because it's not supposed to be there. Your eyes always go to what's not supposed to be, right? Notebook, out of print. Sold years ago at game centers in Japan. Oh, I really like him in this car. He's got a little bow tie as well. That's great. Oh wait, I think it said what a fun day to go driving at the bottom. That's also great. Ghost giving me the side eye. A pop card. It had tips printed inside. Can't zoom in on it though. Let's go, Pac-Man. Hey, look at the thing. The pamphlet. As you can see, it says Puckman. That is the original name of Pac-Man. Of course, someone at the either Namco America or Midway looked at that and they're like, yeah, that's not gonna fly in America. They also got rid of his nose. They kind of made him like a really weird shape in the American advertising. I don't know if this game will have... Oh my god, look at that ghost. With his squiggly mouth. How far can we go? That far. Alright, I'm gonna screenshot this ghost. I love him. Alright. He's mine now. I could probably find like an actual scan of this on the internet, but this is more fun. You all know how to play Pac-Man. You eat the ghosts, you eat the pellets, you eat the power food, then you eat the ghosts. First you get the money, then you get the power. T-shirt no longer available in 3 sizes. Hey, it's Pac-Man. He's windsurfing. It's pretty cool. I like that all the backgrounds are just fruit, by the way. Sweatshirt no longer available. Let me know if you guys like this deep dive into collections like this. I love collections. Oh wow. Pac-Man has the same size hallway as Rally X. I thought they would fill this thing with non-stop, like... There was so much Pac-Man merchandise. So much. And there still are. That's simple, single board. Compared to Rally X, Pac-Man is kind of a simple game. Pac-Man doesn't even have an action button. I can see why Atari looked at it and was like, nah, that's not cutting edge. You've got the marquee for Puckman. I don't know if I've ever seen the marquee for Puckman. It looks pretty cool. Like when he gets buff. The screen overlay. I think the screen overlay has been recreated multiple times in multiple collections. Run, Pac-Man, run! There's like a good joke going around that's like, how many ways could you buy Pac-Man on the Switch? And it's like a picture of every collection that's available on the Switch where you could play Pac-Man. It is quite ridiculous. Though the Pac-Man Museum Plus is the first time that Pac-Man Battle Royale is on the Switch. Unless it's in that Pac and Pals game collection that I don't know. Actually, let me look at the tips because it might talk about Pac-Man's parking space. Watch for Pinky. Blinky chases, Pinky ambushes, Inky scares easily. Clyde isn't very smart. That's not a tip. I mean, they tell you that. They tell you. Use one-way paths near the ghost box. Ghosts can only travel in one direction. Use them wisely. Pac-Man can make sharper turns when ghosts are near him. Pac-Man will travel faster when there are no pellets in his path. Use these to your advantage. Fruit treats appear when Pac-Man eats a certain amount of pellets. Munch these for bonus points. Power pellets will allow Pac-Man to eat the ghosts. He will also travel faster when the ghosts are blue. Do you know that? I'm teaching you about Pac-Man. That's why we took this field trip. Eat the dots and dodge the ghosts. When all the dots have been eaten, you will go to the next level. Pac-Man released in 1980 and it quickly became a worldwide hit. It had unique episodes, intermissions, and game developers had varying opinions of it. In one of the exhibits, Pac-Man is referred to as Puck-Man, but that was a development title. Uh-huh. Also, game developers had varying opinions of it. Is that just is that a jab at like the Atari passing it by? They were like, no, we don't want this. And we can look at the sprites, but you all know what the sprites look like in Pac-Man. Let's go look at the Pac-Man room. Mm-hmm. Haven't you ever wanted to go to Pac-Man's house from Pac-Man 2? It's here. He's got a power pellet bush over here. He's got his oil drum. I guess it could just be a water drum. The doghouse. The little windmill that you shoot in that game. I guess his house was established in I guess it wasn't in Pac-Land, but I guess in the cartoon, the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Because that's where the hat is from. I like this synth as fuck saxophone that's going on. Alright, I'm not gonna play Pac-Man. What else we got? We're almost done of the first museum, of which we have 7. Here's Galaga. Or is this... No, what room are we going? I totally forgot. This is Galaga room, right? Yeah, this is Galaga. Galaga is a good-ass video game. I'll play a little bit of Galaga. What are you? A little sales pamphlet. Again, the Toy Pop one seems to be my favorite so far. Oh, Galaga has one of my favorite bezel arts and marquee art. Like, look how cool that looks. And they did keep it for the American release, which is good. Like, I think they changed it a little bit, but it's mostly the same aesthetic in both regions, and it just looks so cool. That's one of my favorite machines. In Second Life, when I was building arcade machines, that was one of my favorites. The board. I'm gonna skip boards. And tips, you know how to play Galaga. You get the double ships. Let's go look at the Galaga room. There it is. There's the alien cube. Oh, this is cool. So this little exit door, it's styled after the Galaxian 3. I'm gonna say arcade cabinet, but the Galaxian 3 was like a theater. Like you'd walk in and sit down, and there were turrets, and these were the doors. So that's a really nice touch. Oh, and these are the seats for Galaxian 3 that you could sit down and shoot. Galaxian 3 did get a PS1 port, so we will look at it at some point. I like this Galaga machine just floating, just hanging out in the center of this cool spaceship. As well as a dramatic Galaga remix. Who here likes Namco? I hope you all like Namco, because we're going to be looking at it for a long time. It's thinking. So we'll say the sounds in this aren't quite accurate. They're a little muffled. I guess that's fine. Excellent shot, Galaga. Will you eat me? Eat me. You didn't eat me. Why did you eat me? I don't think he's gonna eat me. Oop. Anyway, you know the deal. You let the Galaga take your ship. Then you get 2 ships. Unless you blew up your own ship. At that case, then you messed up. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm trying to dance between shots. Let's just take the L here. Because there's no other way to get out of this game. Unless there's like a hard reset that I don't know about, but I feel like I've tried a lot of different things. That was me clicking the analog sticks. Like pretending that would do something. Alright, we're gonna start skipping some things. But our next game is a racing game. It's pole position. Like I said, this game doesn't have analog support via the DualShock or the dual analog. So that means I need to pull out the NedgeCon. I don't have to, but I want to. Oop. Let me drop my controller on the floor. I'll go ahead, switch it There we go. This feels really weird. Alright, what we got? A pole position strategy guide, a small book given away to players years ago in Japan. Looks nice. Looks like leather bound or fake leather bound. And an advertisement. Have you guys ever seen the Atari 2600 version of pole position? The advertisement for that? If you haven't, search YouTube. It's pretty good. It'll leave skid marks on your life or something like that. You have this like yuppie family. They're going on like a little family trip, and there's some like off-screen like voice of God that's like pole position. I don't remember. I need to rewatch it. Oh, it will leave skid marks on your soul. That's it. That's powerful marketing. Yeah, I think I'm mostly interested in. Well, I love bezels, so I gotta look at bezels. You can't make me not look at bezels. Yeah, that's a bezel. This game had an interesting arcade cabinet. You know, just a sit down, but the design of it. One of the only video game references my mother makes. That's pretty cool. My mother likes Galaga. That's her video game. Welcome back, Plombo. Welcome. Welcome to the Powered by Namco. What does that say? Challenge. I keep seeing Sonic. Welcome to the internet. What's that say? I'm the Baconator? Challenge of the Sonic. I guess. There's something before Sonic. Battle of the Sonic. Now, these are amazing little low poly rooms. Alright. Let's get in. I've got my NedgeCon. So a quick lesson for the NedgeCon, for those who don't know. It is a controller that is kind of split in half. And, well, it's not split. But there's definitely two different halves. And you turn the wheel by, like, twisting the controller. And it also has, like, analog buttons for brake and gas. Oh yeah, how do I put coins in? I've been using select, and this controller doesn't have a select button. Oh, it doesn't have the voice sample. Prepare to qualify. Maybe that's a pole position 2 thing, or that was what that Atari added that. Oh, how do I shift? There it is. Oh my god. Just because I have a cool analog controller doesn't mean I can play this game. This game is actually really hard and vicious. But it is important. It's like one of the first behind-the-back racing simulations. I mean, you had like Night Drive from Atari, but that was like literally a block. How do I? I mean, they were an important part of history for gaming. Well, I didn't even like make it past the qualifying lap. Let's try it again. So pole position is only one course. We will be looking at pole position 2 in a different collection. I will say this is all done without scaling. And the effect is very, very good. Like for 1982. Of course, you gotta advertise Tower Draga. All right, we got third place on the qualifier. There, now I can actually have a race. Oops. Oh, I got chunky for a bit. I don't think we're gonna make it. They should have put shifting on the L and R, because I have access to those a lot easier. Yeah, it's weird. It got a little funny. Extended play. Now the computer's gonna be assholes. And you do blow up immediately when you make contact with them. Oh, got him. Now the Namco nowadays, where there's like a million DLC costumes. I'm not too keen on, but yeah, there's something charming about this era of Namco. Like, don't feel bad. Make this go faster. Game over. And of course, like I said, oh yeah, it shows my NedgeCon. That's what it looks like. Hold NedgeCon in untwisted position and press start button. Oh, so you can... I guess small? Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I could change the controls. So I could have put shift up and down. They should take you to this screen before they boot the game. Hey, no, get out. Anyway, a lot of dip switches to play with. Back to the museum. I'm gonna leave the NedgeCon plugged in. I'm sorry, I don't know about Joy-Cons. Only NedgeCons. The Negaverse of Joy-Cons. Alright, we got one more room to look at before we switch games. They should let me twist the NedgeCon in here. The D-pad on the NedgeCon is really bad. You don't use it to play any of the NedgeCon games, but I need it here. We have a lounge. So we have the official history of Namco. We have scans of the Namco magazine. We'll look at that. Amusement machines. The Namco Museum official paper. Credits for this game. And I think this is a guest book. You can look at scores. I'm actually going to change the controller out right now. It's driving me crazy. Alright. You guys can look at my scores. I played Bosconian. And there's a jukebox. Yeah, you can just play your favorite tracks. I like the museum tracks because they had some cool remixes. Yeah, there's that Pac-Man remix with that funky sax. Like I said, a lot of love was put into these collections that I don't feel in collections nowadays. Except for maybe like some of what Sega puts out. Let's go look at the official history of Namco, shall we? So here we have a list of games as they were released. GB being their first game. GB is kind of a... I'm going to say a digital pinball game, but instead of flippers, you have a paddle. So it's like Breakout. But it's got pinball elements. Bombi and QDQ are the sequels to GB. And you've got Galaxian, which is Namco's first space shoot 'em up. Pretty standard Space Invader type game. It isn't until Galaga. I don't know what Navarone is. Navarone? I don't know if I've ever heard that game. I think you know what Pac-Man is. Pac-Man is scared of ghosts in Pac-Man. Tank Battalion, he's just a tank. And King of Balloons is another Space Invader, where you have a king, and there are balloons that are trying to kidnap him. And you just have to protect the king. Here's all the Rally X's. Warp and Warp is another kind of maze game. I don't know how to describe it. Galaga and Bosconian you saw in the collection. Dig Dug we'll see in the future, along with Super Pac-Man. And, you know, Pole Position. Pac-Man's thinking about the checkered flag girl. I didn't get to see Galaga's thought bobble. 1983. That's a big year. We have Xevious, Mappy, Pac and Pal, Pole Position 2, Fozon, and Libble Rabble. Libble Rabble just got an Arcade Archives release. That game is a dual joystick game. It's pretty cool, but pretty wild. We'll see Xevious and Mappy in the future. Pole Position 2, of course. Xevious is probably Namco's biggest game in Japan, if not Pac-Man. Like, Pac-Man's big. Like, Pac-Man's their biggest game. But Xevious is probably its most influential. Like, if there was a top 3 Japanese Namco games, success-wise, it'd be, of this era, these arcade games, it'll be Pac-Man, Tower Draga, and Xevious. Those games were super influential. And every game tried to be Tower Draga. We will look at Tower Draga at some point. Hoppy Mappy, I hate. Netrocross, Baraduke. Baraduke's cool. Motos, Sky Kid. Here's Toy Pop all the way in 86. Along with Sky Kid. Hey, Pac-Man. I can't... There it goes. The Return of Ishtar is the Tower Draga sequel. The Genji and the Hiki clans? It's supposed to be Genji, I think, right? I don't know, man. He's like, what if you had, like, you had to shoot 3 Wizrobes at the same time? With their own magic. Wonder Momo. We're starting to get into later stuff. How far does this go? There's Splatterhouse, 1988. Phelios, The Legend of Valkyrie. Galaxian 3. Galaxian 3 is a wild game. I can't believe Galaxian 3 is a 1990 game. Rolling Thunder 2, Starblade, Solvaloo. Solvaloo is a sequel to Exuvius, but it's like nothing like it. Tank Force, Cosmo Gang. I love Cosmo Gang. Not the video games, but the actual... There's like a mechanical Cosmo Gang cabinet. That's the one I like. I don't know, I'm dropping frames, which is unusual ever since I fixed the internet. We're back. Mappy's here. He's saying, hey, what's up? I heard your stream had internet issues. But I can't do anything about it. Anyway, I guess we should continue on, shall we? We just gotta wrap up the Museum 1, and then I think we're just gonna rapid fire the other museums. Oh boy, that internet outage really took it out of me. Anyway, in each of the lounges for these museums, you can find scans, cover scans, of the NG, which is the Namco Games magazine, community magazine. I believe these are on archive.org. I think a lot of them have been scanned. Let's see. I wonder if this shows Namco's pre-video games. Amusement Machine catalog for Rally X, Pac-Man, Shoot Away, Clay Champ, and Submarine. There's Galaga. There's Birdie Putt. Look at this game. Yeah, so before video games, Namco, and as well as a lot of distributors like Sega, they did electromechanical games like this, where you had moving parts, and it was a lot similar to like an early pinball table and how the insides worked. Like here's a punching game. Here's a kind of like a whack-a-mole. Choco Kid. Here's Rally X. That's a video game. Tank Battalion. I don't know if I've seen Soviet ones. I've seen some old, like, electromechanical stuff. There's like a museum of it in California. And I watched the Game Center CX episode where they go to it. That does sound pretty fascinating, though. I'll have to look them up. Here's King and Balloon. I actually don't know if King and Balloon is on any of these volumes. I don't think it is. There we go. Here's some of these. Shoot Away. So these aren't like... An arcade game is a board made up of all these chips, and the chips handle all the logic. Electromechanical games are actually more just like electrical switches that kind of handle everything. There isn't really like a... there's a logic, but it's not a chip that handles it, if that makes sense. And like these aren't any screens, these are like mats with like overlay, like you get lights and colors and objects overlaid over it and things like that. There's a lot of interesting history in terms of amusement. Yeah, like you've got your clear cells. They go over stuff that lights up. And let's take a look at the official paper of the Namco Museum. Pamphlet of Namco products. Oh my god, look at this robot. This robot is lifting. And then you got this one on a unicycle. That's cute. Android. That's terrifying. I don't want to see anything. Get out of here. What is it? Does it like scoot across the floor? I need to know more about this Mappy. Because I love him. And I love Mappy. So yeah, not much left here in the first disc. There's some staff. We're probably not gonna look at that. We were at the jukebox and the history when the internet went down. I talked a little bit about this at the intro, but I'll talk about it again. This is a community magazine in Japan called NG, which is the yeah, or I guess it's NC, but it looks like a G. No, it is NG. Namco Community Magazine. I don't know what the G stands for. Namco Games. I don't know. Oh my god, look at this big-headed little samurai man. I don't even know what that's for. Ryoma-kun will save the day. So it contained the dice game and the encyclopedia of Namco characters, as well as other information. That's neat. Anyway, how about we get out of here? Oh, I have to actually physically stand up and go walk over to the PlayStation. Alright, so that was Volume 1. Let's take a look at Volume 2. Now, this is the only one that I could find any major difference in between the American version and the Japanese version. We're going to start with the US version, and then we'll switch off to the Japanese version for the differences. I really want to get to Volume 4 and 5. Those have some of my favorite things in them. No, we're not going to play Klonoa. Yeah, we're going to start with the US version. I didn't talk about this, but it was in the intro of the stream. Each of the Namco Museum releases had a different letter of the Namco logo. And you get them all and spell Namco. And there was an Encore edition, which we'll also be looking at, that was Japan only, and that had the trademark, the registered trademark part of the Namco logo. Volume 2 is also, they released a special edition of Volume 2 in Japan, and that gave you a folder that you could keep all your Namco museums in. It had a space for like a memory card as well, so you can put your Namco museum. Oh, this is the one I can hit the button to make it go faster. Get faster, Mappy. I like the intro movie in this one a lot. Pac-Man was just trying to play little Super Pac-Man, but he turns out he was in the Sovalu, the ship from Xevious. Doesn't know how to fly it very well. Oh man, look at that cool CG dragon. Thanks, Mappy. And now they combine. And they all get sucked into the museum. It is very cool. This is what we are missing out of like modern day compilations. Go faster, Mappy. Alright, so I believe this one is pretty similar to the one we just looked at in terms of features. No strafing yet. Or analog controls. Welcome to the Namco Museum. There are 6 games exhibited in the museum. Register your name? Yes, please. I just want to have saves of all of them. On this memory card. I cleared a whole memory card just for this. Oh, let's get going. Alright, like I said, we're probably gonna skip the little exhibits unless something really stands out. But we've got Mappy. Ain't no Mickey Mouse. We got Dragon Buster. Super Pac-Man. We'll talk about why Super Pac-Man is here in a bit. Xevious. Ga Plus. Grobda. And the Lounge. So let's go to the Mappy room. And like before, we've got flyers, pop cards, tips on how to play, how to play Mappy, the sprite viewer, all that good stuff. But here we are. And whatever this place, oh my god, nightmare over here. Yep, these are stills from the intro that we just watched. I don't know why this house is decorated. Oh my god, the turning speed in this game. Can we go upstairs? No. Yeah, so that's Boss Cat Namco, I believe is his name. And the cats are criminals, and they stole a bunch of shit. Mappy's gotta get that shit back. So he's in their house. I like Mappy. A lot of people give Mappy a bad rap. Like, oh, he's cursed. I don't get it. I think he just... The worst thing you can say about him is he's a cop. But he's like a Japanese cop. He can't shoot anyone. He doesn't have a gun. He can barely defend himself. I guess he has a baton. Hey, Mappy. It's another maze game, but in this type of game, you have a vertical aspect to it. You also have doors. You can open and close doors. And if you get 2 like items, you get double the score for them. Gotta be careful. You can also shut doors in front of them. Yeah, I don't get the hate. There's a lot of hate for this on Twitch. Both the Retro Pals and oh, I can't close that. Oh, you can't reclose the special doors. That's right. That's right. Lord BBH and Retro Pals have a an anti-mappy agenda. Like quite literally anti-mappy. Like you can't say mappy in BBH stream. It just censors it. Oh, God. Namco, don't turn your back. I want to open this. Alright. So I grew up with a, I couldn't get in time. I grew up with a Famicom pirate cart, which had a whole bunch of games. Because we didn't get the NES version of Mappy. We got its awful, awful sequels. Like Mappy Kids. Oh. I already have this. I was like, nothing's blinky. I always like the bonus round music. Not very good at it. So the thing about Mappy is he bounces on these trampolines, and if they become red, then he falls through them. And he can only change direction as he goes up. Can't get that. Oh, there's a faster way to do that bounce, is you bonk against the wall. That's right. I guess this game is really nightmarish to do a score run of. Let's go. I need a door. You can also hide up here. That's not the matching, but we'll take it. Oh, I tried to close the door. Oh! Mappy. Damn. You can do that trick. It'll work. It's just that wasn't good enough. Oh, what's still what's still alive? Yeah. I got killed by the boss. Pour one out for Mappy. Bleh. I think I got lost in what I was saying. I grew up with a Famicom pirate cart, and it had the Famicom version of Mappy, and I enjoyed it. So much not so much Mappy hate. He's a mice. He's a mouse, and we love mouse. Mises. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with the Nedgecon controller for the games that use it. As fun as it is to have an excuse to use the damn thing. Alright, back in the cat mouth. Back in the nightmare we go. That's an important thing to know. Okay, Dragon Buster. So Dragon Buster is also a really cool game that also only got a Famicom port and not an English release. Look how cool this room is. It runs like shit, but it's so cool. Oh, I got too close to the exit. There's a sword over there. There's the dragon. Thought I saw something over here. Anyway, there's a really cool Tower Draga Dragon Buster combination fan game that I want to play at some point. That's on my list. It's also really hard, which, you know, Dragon Buster and Tower Draga, like, of course it's going to be hard. Anyway, I'll play this one for a little bit. Dragon Buster, 1984. Alright, we're gonna go up. Oh, that's the magic button. Oh. Alright. So you're this little guy who I really love the walking sprite of. Alright, we got another spell. Alright. There we go. And now we found our exit. And you go through these little side-scrolling labyrinths. While wobbly music play. Got a different spell. There's equipment to find. Give you better swords. Alright. At the end of every round, you fight a dragon. There he is. Oh yeah, we can double jump. So I guess I could have checked out those other rooms. Ah! Yeah, let's go into the mountain. Oh. I think Arena played it once. Ah, jeez. The NES version, or Famicom version. I should have used the magic spell. I didn't realize he was giving me that much trouble. Can you stop? If you take too long, something bad happens. Like a really hard to kill skeleton appears. So this game does have a hurry up mechanic. Ugh. I forgot you could double jump. It's up to jump. There is no jump button. We fell. We got vitality up. That's where we could have made it here, but not a big deal. Bats. Bats and ceilings. My enemies. There we go. I think the Famicom version plays a little better. There's a wizard. There are secret things to find, so you probably should keep swinging and jumping. It's one of those games. Oh god. I didn't realize I had that magic spell. Sorry, people. Let's go over here. This place looks cool. I got a mushroom. The wizards have like no health, but they have a wall of swords. Oh, I could keep playing this. This game is actually a lot of fun. He's asleep. Haha. Worry he's gonna. The one thing is this game could generate all your health. If it wants to delete your health bar, it will. Okay. Let's go. Let's take this bottom path. Our choices matter. Oh, these guys. I think a jumping attack is like. Oh god, he blocked. Now we have a shield. I have a shield. Fuck you, Merlin. This game's good. There we go, we got him. What do you think of this game? Look at these cool giants! Ow. Rhino fell on my face. Okay, that was not the way out. Yeah, and I think the Famicom version got rid of some of the time limit kind of stuff. Fine. Had a fireball war. I love the wiggling arm. He looks like a paper doll. Hey, stop. Can you... Alright, now I have the staff. What's the staff do? I don't remember. I think it's one of the items you need. Because this game has cryptic Tower Draga bullshit. Oh, it also has a really annoying low health. Might as well just use my magic. They kept charging at me. I was gonna go until the game over, because it's kind of hard to... there's a door over there. Oh, okay. Climb? Just keep going. No. Okay, we got a little bit of health. I guess we didn't get health, but we got more maximum health. I have no magic. We're dead. What a fun game. I'd play that. I'd play the NES version of that to show off. We should put it on the list. Alright. We got a lot of games to look at. Alright, Super Pac-Man. So what's up with Super Pac-Man? I mentioned it at the beginning. It was the game he was playing in the intro cutscene. What's up with Super Pac-Man? I don't like Super Pac... Oh, okay. No, I guess I don't like Super Pac-Man. The Namco Theater presents Super Pac-Man. Oh my god, look at this ghost. This game doesn't have look down yet. Pinky is drunk off her ass. Clyde's manning the bar. Inky also... Inky's an angry drunk. Oh my god. Sorry, buddy. And... Blinky is just having the time of his life. We get to play Pac-Man! This version, the Super Pac-Man, is only on the US and PAL versions of Namco Museum. The Japanese have a completely different game here. The Japanese release. And we'll look at it. Because this is... I want to be thorough. Ooh, the scaling on this. Alright, so what's up with Super Pac-Man? You get keys open gates. When you're super, you kind of don't care about gates or ghosts. You also have to get all the pellets in this version. Or all the keys. I'm not sure. All the pellets and keys. Well, you need to get the keys to get the pellets. Also, the ghosts act weird in this game. And that's Super Pac-Man. You get different fruit. So you can't even eat the ghosts until you eat the power pellet. That's a noise. Give me super. Uh-oh. You can tell I don't much care for this game. I played it in arcades, like, one place I knew had it. Not new, this was like, they've had it forever or something. Donuts. Oh. Just collect donuts. All the donuts. And the game kind of goes on like this. I actually don't really like these variations of Pac-Man. I'm just gonna sack these lives. There's this, there's Pac and Pal. I don't think Pac and Pal's on any of these collections, so we won't be seeing Pac and Pal. At least not on the PS1. There was Pac-Man Jr., where the maze was like super big. It scrolled not vertically, it scrolled horizontally. That's not my name. There was Professor Pac-Man, but that was like a trivia game. So I don't know if that counts as a Pac-Man derivative. The only good one is Miss Pac-Man, and that's because it's just Pac-Man, but faster and with more mazes. This might be part of the thumbnail. This is ghost here. Or one of the drunk ones. I'm not sure. Yeah, so we'll be playing the Japanese version to look at the exclusive game to that version. Since we're behind schedule, because I actually am on a time limit, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna split this in two. Well, we'll look at the earlier volumes today, and then we'll do a second stream where we look at the later ones, because the later ones can be a little longer. That's cool. Oh, so I think we're in one of the bases for Xevious. This is the Xevious room, by the way. And, like, they have these big buildings that you shoot the center core of, so I guess that's the center core. Anyway, this game... This is... I mentioned earlier before we went offline that I would count the big three in terms of like importance as Pac-Man, Xevious, and Tower Draga. Xevious completely shaped the vertical shooting genre as we know it, the shmups, if you will. Yes. Tate shmups. Like, if Scramble defined horizontal ones... Oh, hello, Nori. Thank you for the host. How are you today? We are at a museum, taking a field trip. The devious Exevious. Yeah, I don't know what the Exevious is in Exevious. If it's an enemy. Maybe it is the name of those big bases. The ship is called a Sovalu. And it would get its own spin-off game. That was kind of a first-person turret shooter kind of thing. I think it used early 3D graphics. Or pre-rendered video, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, this game is so important. Like, it's in Arcade Archives. And you can actually, there's an option that turns on an effect that makes it look like there's a screen burn of the logo. Because apparently that happened a lot. Because those have a static logo that doesn't have a proper rolling demo. And these machines were everywhere in Japan, and I guess, you know, after the big boom, you know, it was kind of hard to find one without the burn-in. And you've got a shot button, you've got a bomb button, you've got a radar. There's no power-ups. Actually, that's a lie. There is a power-up that makes you shoot faster. And there are secrets to find just by bombing random spots. Killing extra lives and all that stuff. It's not random, it's just how are you supposed to know? Namco was really into the idea of having a lot of cryptic bullshit in their video games. I say that, look, that's exclusive to them, but they did do Tower Draga, so... So I have a... Oop. I didn't realize that panel was still there. So I have an article on our website, the dreamharrier.com website, and it's about Game Freak. And the origins of Game Freak is that the main dude... oh my god, what's his name? I don't know his name. Because Sugimori's the artist, right? Ken Sugimori's the artist, and then I don't remember the other dude. He really liked Exevious. That was like the first video game he fell in love with. It made him try out computers, and he wanted to find other Exevious fans, and so he made a like a magazine. A fanzine. Called Game Freak. And that's the origins of Game Freak, is that it was just him wanting to find more people that liked Exevious, and for him to gush about Exevious and other games. It had high scores and all that stuff, and strategies. And then he found some other like-minded people, and they decided, hey, I know a little bit about computers. And they got to work, and Game Freak made a video game called Quinty. Sorry, I had to think about the Japanese name. Is this the Exevious? I don't know. It's dead now, though. Double kill. Quinty did come out stateside as Mendel Palace, and I did talk about that in my Game Freak article, as well as I played that entire game. So there's a VOD somewhere of me having played that. Of course, Game Freak would go on to later do Pulseman, which is probably their most famous video game, if it wasn't for Pokemon. There's a new Pokemon today. Alright, let's see if we can... Damn. I don't remember how to play Xevious. Oh, there's a button dedicated to lowercase. Like, you hold it. That's really weird. Also, you could fit your whole last name in there. Do not pull a memory card until done. Look at Mappy go. Yeah, Nora, you missed Volume 1 of the Namco Museum. As well as Mappy. And Super Pac-Man. Welcome to the Xevious room. Yeah, I went in depth on Volume 1 of all the things you can find in these museums. There's how to play, there's tips, you can find the pictures of the PCBs, strategy guides, artwork, sprites, pamphlets, Metro Cross guys here. I want to know if there's a modern version of that, like a cleaned up version of this texture. I know there's like one of these Japanese exit signs with Shiki from Melty Blood. That was like Team Spooky's logo forever. And they made shirts and stuff. I kind of want one with the Metro Cross guy. God Plus. So, at first there was Galaxian. Galaxian was like their second... Galaxian was the third video game that Namco ever did. Behind GB and Bomber B. And then Galaxian had a sequel called Galaga. And it turns out everyone likes Galaga. Galaxian... I'm gonna look at this ship. How do you play a video game? You gotta sit in the gravity beam, the gravity field. And they would do updates to Galaga, and usually be like, I think this game is called Galaga 88. Or is Galaga 88 separate from Gal Plus? There's too many Galaga sequels to keep in my head. Okay, this isn't it. This is Gal Plus. This is before Galaga 88, then. So, we saw a little bit of Galaga in Volume 1. So what's new about Galaga Plus? Well, we got new enemy types. Movement's different. You can move up and down. Oh, hello, Mooware. And yeah, there is a ship. I'm trying not to shoot it. Like, he already has a part of a ship, and I would like it. Is it gone? It's gone. He took it. Yeah, you can strap on more parts to your ship. Owie. I'm not good at this one. Regular Galaga I can play for a really long time. At least in arcades. Some of the home ports are a little weird. This game is weird. You can like... They're so fast in this. And you can really get up on there. I don't know why you'd want to. Damn. Alright, we're gonna take another credit. Yeah, we just been exploring the Namco Museums. We had a internet outage, which delayed part of the stream. And so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this, and we're gonna look at the rest of the Namco Museums next week. We'll probably go until like Namco Museum 3 or 4. So I want that. Everyone get in. They're mine now. Oh, I lost one. That's the gimmick of this game. You get a cool ripple beam, and it sucks everyone in. You get the Galaga power. So it's not about getting your ship kidnapped anymore, it's about kidnapping their ships. You can still do the kidnapping thing, and you can get a ship side by side with you. But, you know, that's gonna take a life from you. Oh, they bounce. Huh. Oh, I guess you want to spell bonus. Okay, it got really hard. I see. That's different from the normal Galaga challenging stage. Where's the music? That's what this game is missing. It's missing the Galaga music. Oh, it's got its own music, though. Holy shit, this attack wave. They're so fast in this version of the game. They get really fast in regular Galaga, but not till, like, stage 20. Anyone big fans of Galaga? I think I was telling the story before that's like my mother's game. She doesn't play video games, but if there's one video game she knew how to play, it was Galaga. Alright, I'm gonna just sack this life so we can It's really difficult to sack my life. There you go. Oh, I didn't see your complaint about Mouse Cop. Do you have an issue with Mouse Cop? I think Mouse Cop's fine. I don't understand all the hate about Mouse Cop. He's right here. He's doing well for himself. Alright, goodbye Galaga room. God plus room. Yeah, I think we'll get to 4, I think. It's probably a good split, because I got 8 of these to look at. 6 of them have museums, and then there's 2 extra games that don't have... Oh, somehow I exited and re-entered that room. Weird. Mappy turned a blind eye when I was cutting class to smoke in the park. See, there's some good mouse cops. Grobda. I don't know much about Grobda. You're a tank? Welcome to the Grobda factory. Here's the tank, I guess. Oh. Life's hard, man. Oh, this is a jam. And maybe we'll look at some of the other Namco museums in the future. I do have the PS2 anniversary one, which will get us DMCA, because that game has licensed music. Isn't that fun? You can tell this is the Mappy disc. It's got Mappy all over it. Robda, 1984. Alright. Alright, so we have a shield button. Oh. I really like the rainbow beams. Get ready. And that was grabbed the one more credit. Yeah, I don't think this got distribution outside Japan. Oh. So their explosions can kill you. I should have noticed that the first time that happened, but I thought maybe that was just the game moving me on, because it happened at the end. But it actually did take a life. This doesn't feel like a Namco game. This feels like a UPL game. I need to use the shield button a lot more liberally. The National Battling Association, or the NBA. Wow, they didn't give me no time. They were like, no, get off the machine. You didn't put your name in. Oh, that was Grobda. Not as good as Bosconian. I miss Bosconian already. I'm looking at the subtitles, the closed captions preview, and it's like thought Grobda was Ghostbusters. Yeah, every time I say Grobda, it assumes I'm saying Ghostbusters. That's pretty great. Alright, back to the lounge. This is where our internet died last time. So what do we have this time? We have our logbook. We've got the soundtrack, jukebox. The official history is still here. This is where our internet died, so let me take you back through the history. GB is the first Namco video game. They were doing games in the 60s, but those were electromechanical games. Bomb B is a sequel to GB, and then Galaxian is their first Space Invaders clone, let's say. Games that are grayed out means that they were in the previous collection. So this collection, we get to see Super Pac-Man, we get to see Xevious and Mappy, Ga Plus, Grobda. Dragon Buster is probably the highlight of this collection. Probably Mappy and Dragon Buster. Whereas the previous collection, I'd say Bosconian. Oh, I like that it says Bravo Man instead of Bravo Man. That's pretty good. Future Ninja. Rompers. Oh yeah, I was talking, Libble Rabble came out on ACA last week? 2 weeks ago? You should check that out if you like Namco games. This week was Ray Maze, which is a Taito joint. I'm just curious how far this goes. Lucky and Wild. That's a cool game. Pistol Daimyo does sound pretty cool. Noon Athletics. That's an awesome game. Think of it as track and field, but with like superheroes. and they do cool stuff. Like instead of throwing a javelin, they grab a missile and then send it back. Or if that's the sequel, I don't remember. Oh, Tekken's on here in 1994. There's the sequel, Mock Breakers. And the Outfoxies. Brave Racer. That's all you need to know. That's the complete history of Namco. Bounce Mappy Mounts. Well, have you played Mock Breakers or Outfoxies? So we have more of the NG magazines. We can take a look. Got a cool Pac-Man here. Articles were for Thunder Scepter and Rolling Thunder. A special comic was started featuring Namco's characters. Pac-Man's on a road trip. Oh, Pistol Dymo. The story of Xevious. The featured game was Shadowland. I'm not familiar with Shadowland. Bounce, Mappy, bounce. So we got magazine scans all the way to 87. Like I said, I think a lot of these have been scanned and are on like archive.org and stuff. Definitely take a look for that. The visual file of Dragon Buster. Ah, here's our hero Clovis. Princess Celia. Eiffel. Inosai, those are those rhinos that were running me over. Crawler. Totally not Mothra. Cave Shark, holy shit. Golems. Stingray. I don't know if we got to the stingrays. A snake. Testal. I guess those are those orbs that I couldn't kill. It's a bat. I want to see the bosses. Oh my god. These things are cute in the game, but the illustration here is horrifying. Leaping. There's that wizard. Fuck you, wizard. Skeleton ahead. The bishop. Bishop's a pain. Because they can block above them. Fafnir, those are the little small fake dragons. And there's a dragon. Yeah, lots of cool dragons. Like I said, each round of Dragon Buster ends with you busting the dragon. And busting makes you feel good. Good sprites in that game as well. I like that game. I need to play the dragon, the Tower of Jiraga Dragon Buster combo fan game. I think Macaw played it. I don't know if he ever finished it because it is very hard. But it is Macaw we're talking about, so he probably finished it. Silvaloo, that's the ship from Xevious. Shionite, some kind of space diamond. Toroid. Torkin. I think those are the tanks on the ground. Jara. Cappy. I just want to talk about these. There's a lot of cool ships. Like, this art is really cool. And, like, you don't ever get to see it. It's not on the Xevious, like, artwork or, like, bezel or anything. It has more of a kind of high, like, non-shaded, cel-shaded look to it, the art there. Oh, now I kind of want to find if there's like good scans of these. These are pretty awesome. I'm in the market for commissioning someone to make a Dream Harrier ship. If you know anyone that does awesome spaceship designs, either sprite or art like this, let me know. But this is giving me ideas. Soul Grotto. I don't even know what that is. Oh, look at the little hand-drawn Xevious map. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if that's like... I wonder if they took an overhead picture of some like area and then like traced it, like tried to draw it. Oh, it does say photograph over here, but I couldn't even tell that's a photograph. That's pretty good. Hakone? What area is that? And does Namco have a building there? Anyway, that's Volume 2. We looked at all the games. Like I mentioned, Super Pac-Man's not in the Japanese version, so we're gonna go take a look at the Japanese version really quickly. Let me go restart. We're also going to plug in the Nejcon, because the next game we're playing... Oh, let me leave it in for the Sayo menu. Little vacation spot in the mountains within view of Mount Fuji. Well, there you go. You learned something. It'd be funny if Xevious the whole time that map was actually just that area that you just mentioned. I wonder if that fact is well known in Japan, because like I said, Xevious was a very popular game. I don't know anything about Evangelists Neons. Alright, so we got a Japanese version of Volume 2. I downloaded the Gentai box version. That was the special edition that came with the cool folder that I showed off in the intro. So we talked a bit about Namco's first video game, which was GB. The game that replaced Super Pac-Man, or the game that Super Pac-Man replaced when this game came over to the States and Europe, was this one, QDQ. There it is. Same intro video except for QDQ. We have a whole new museum to go explore. Oh, and I should change the controller. Oh, because QDQ is a paddle game. And since Namco Museum does not support analog control outside of a Nejcon, we're back with the Nejcon. There it is, QDQ. So QDQ is kind of important because it is the last of the GB trilogy. And like I said, GB was Namco's first video game. Not their first game. So there's QDQ hanging out here. I like the music in this lobby. And there's some dudes and some pictures of games that are on this disc. Right, the controls are different because I'm playing the Japanese version. Run is on X and... Uh-oh. Oh, it's probably mad at me because I didn't make a save. Because I made a save of all the other games. That's all that screen was. It was like, we can't save your thing. I don't have the special controller that came with this. This came with a special paddle controller. I don't have it. I had the Nedgecon. It worked for pole position. I assume it would work for this. Anytime you want to boot up arcade machine. It's not showing the Nedgecon. Oh my. Thank you for the raid, Night Owl TV. How are you guys? Welcome, Raiders. We are looking at Namco Museum. And I think this version of the game doesn't support the Nedgecon like I thought it would. Thank you for the follow, Night Owl TV. What were you guys up to? Now let's see if it works. How do I serve? This is not working. This does not support the Nedgecon for analog control like it did for pole position. Maybe it's only in the US versions of these games. Oh, Suikoden. I like Suikoden. Yeah, so Namco started off with these kind of games, which are, I'm going to call them paddle games, but they have very much pinball mechanics. Here, we're going to change the controller again. Oh. No one really took this out of the US version. Doesn't work with the Nedgecon. Alright, so just gonna play this with digital controls. Very hard to. I guess on our work. As far as I can tell, none of these buttons serve the ball. Oh, start does. Okay. Yeah, so we're Dream Harrier Live. We're Dream Harrier. The live is just for our streams. We do retro games. I'm Snake Man. I'm the captain of the crew. Let's play another credit of that, I guess. The crew gets together every Saturday. We pick up different projects here and there. But I also stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. That's not true. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's the schedule. And today we were going to look at all the Namco Museums. But we're probably going to stop midway through because there's a little too much for us to look at. All the Namco Museums on PS1. So we're on Volume 2, the Japanese version. We just looked at the US version. This game is not in the US version. It was replaced with Super Pac-Man. I have a lot of cuties I need to go murder. There they are. I murdered all those cuties. A little bit of Breakout, a little bit of Pinball. A little Rock and Roll. Oh my god, that guy is just dancing over there. Oh, no, he's dead. This game does not control well with the digital controller. With a D-pad. Kinda needs... Kinda needs an analog controller. You guys like Namco at all, or arcade games? Like, this is really early. This is 80? This is pre-Pac-Man. I guess this was Namco's attempt at making like a marketable character. The cutie. The cutie Q. Yeah, I did make a save for the Japanese version. You can yell at me. Mappy still goes fast on the loading screen though. Yeah, so each of these museums, each game has their own little like lobby with things to look at. And this room, where you can find lovely low poly renditions of the games. So let's move on to Volume 3. Alright, so if you're a collector and you collect PS1 games, you might notice that you cannot find Namco Museums Volume 2, 4, and 5 very easily. But you can find Volume 1 easily, and Volume 3. Volume 1 and Volume 3 are the only ones, I think, that got a Greatest Hits re-release. And they're the ones with Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. So, they were the most popular. Which is a shame, because I really want to find the US version of Volume 5. I have a Japanese version. It's over there somewhere. I would like to get the whole, the folder, the binder that I talked about. Actually, can I bring that up? Here, hold on a second. It's behind too many things. Yeah, look at this. In Japan, they had a special edition of Volume 2 with this folder. I guess that's where the controller would have went in. That little special analog controller. And the left side. But we didn't get this in America. Oh, hold on a second. You're gonna see it come back up again. I'm just gonna reset some things. Alright, Volume 3. AKA the one with Miss Pac-Man. The one everyone knows. These games also got digital releases on the PSN. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I apologize. I have a shoutout command. I usually have mods around to do it. I don't know. Mods are asleep. And there it is. There's the bad guy from Tower Draga. And here's Gil. And he found a nightmare. So I think this is where the collections start getting a little more advanced. I also really like these intro videos. Oh, I forgot to mention there was a cheat code we could have used to play Bombi, but it was just play like QDQ. So I don't think you guys missed out on anything. And yeah, Galaxian's on this disc. Despite already having Galaga and Ga Plus, they were like, yeah, we gotta put Galaxian on here. Oh, Fozon is on one of these collections. And there's Miss Pac-Man. Off to the museum we go. So this is 96. You can see the menu's actually changed now. Oh, look at Gil. Look at that sprite. Such a good sprite. Can't wait for the 2040 collection that has the original version of Idol Masters. Yeah, let's register a name. No smoking in the museum, but feel free to take pictures. Please do not touch the items with your hands. Namco Museum information. Oh wow, you can ask about a lot of things. So now we can, okay, strafing has not been added yet. But you can see the museum is a lot more alive. Oh my god, this turning is still terrible. That's where we came out of. That's a room. So here we have our game rooms. We'll go ahead and we'll do them in clockwise order again, which means I gotta go find the NedgeCon for pole position. And I guess that's the lounge down there now. Yeah, there's a way to access. Oh, the door's actually open now. There's a way to access PlayStation Home, and I want to access the Namco stuff in there. Oh, no more loading screens to look at this stuff, so maybe we'll actually look at it. Wait. How do I look at the board? Did they take that away from me? They might have. Tip 1. Before you start, lightly press on the accelerator to prevent wheel spin. If two cars are blocking both lanes, approach them slowly, and they will move out of your way. Avoid obstacles. Driving on the edges of the track or through water puddles will slow you down. Try not to crash into cars and billboards. Some good tips. How to play. It's a car game. Drive the car. So now the rooms are really more elaborate. Engine. Top, side. Hopefully this flashing is not too bad. It's not full screen, so I'm hoping y'all are handling it. I want to go in the staff room. You can't keep me out. I will say this game is a lot more finicky about selecting things. Also way louder, isn't it? Do I need to pull out the NedgeCon? Okay, so we have new options now. Let me see if it detects it. I know Volume 1 uses the NedgeCon. Ah, look at this. Again, they have shifters on up and down. I'm going to put them on the L and R. Alright, hold the untwisted and press the 1 button. I'm sure those are fine. We did lose the dip switches in favor of just more just menus. It was kind of fun flipping the switches. Let's go to a new course. That still does not say prepare to qualify. Anyway, pole position 2 is very much pole position, just with more tracks. I'm still not good at pole position. Oh, do you not do a qualifying race? You just kind of... Oh, maybe it's just like you put a lap time in. And if you can put multiple lap times in, that's great. Spoilers, we did not get the pole position. Actually, we game over. Let's try the seaside. Man, pole position, you gotta chill on the flashing. I will say it's really hard to brake on this controller. Because of the way the accelerator button is, you kind of want to push it with like the tip of your thumb. Oh. That was me forgetting which way it turns. I do that a lot with the NedgeCon. I'm not very familiar with it. That was me bad. Well, we did a lot better. You're in like 33rd place. I don't think we qualified though. No. No, we did not. And the first course is still here. It's funny, in pole position 1 I was able to actually get past the qualifying lap, but not here. There's something about this version. Alright, let's unplug the NedgeCon. I think that's the last analog game in this whole... Oh, I thought maybe it'll fast travel us, but I think it's just going to load in the game. That's no fun. That's not what I'm here for. Ah, the Dig Dug boot animation is so good. Yeah, you check the hell out of those. We'll get to Dig Dug. Damn it, we're still here in pole position. Alright. Next up, Phozon, a game I know nothing about. If we're talking obscure Namco arcade games, this gotta be on the top. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff. Oh, the Phozon pop card's cool. And you got the flyer. Oh, pamphlet this time. Let me see the zoom in. Oh yeah, this is a lot nicer than the other games. It just, everything moves so much nicer. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready to go in the Fozon room? Really good music. They're scientists tracking us. Alright, let's play the game. I don't know what this game entails. Anyone know what this game is? Fozon, 1983. Build this shape. Okay. I did it. Okay, so I guess you gotta build the shape, but the Fozon, which is those balls, I assume, are coming after you. What's the X button do? Oh, it gets rid of shapes. That's good to know. Yeah, the Fozon moves around like the kicks from Kicks. Alright, we need to protect ourselves. Ah! Ah! No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I don't even know if the Fozon's evil. Maybe he's just there to distract us. Hello, Road to Rogue. This is the game for you? Are you a chemist? Press buttons. Okay. I'll push some buttons. I can push buttons, man. But this effect with the balls is pretty good for 1983. Oh, I got. I didn't realize I can get got. It's the bonus stage. But I guess... Okay. So my guess... is that... you can... as long as the black atom isn't touched by the spinny orbs... then you're fine. Oh. I have too many. Oh, you can't control which one. Or maybe it's the last direction? I thought it was the last one you grabbed is the one you shoot. Or maybe it's the last direction you're holding. Oh, shit. The ball came right for me. This game is mysterious. kind of neat. I obviously this one didn't take off like Pac-Man or other Namco classics, but hey, it's doing its own thing. Oh, that's a shape. Okay. No. Okay. That. That's a cool shape. Cool ship. I mean, it is a cool ship as well. Oh, jeez. What are you doing to me out here? Okay, we almost have it. Nope. Get out of here. I destroyed one of my pieces. They're being jerks right now. Okay, so they can destroy the bits if they want to. That was Phozon. I combined it with Modos, which is another obscure Namco game, and made Phozos. Oh yeah, you could do this. There is Tate mode. If you like some Tate. You can do that. That wasn't available in the other... Yeah, I want the picture on. It looks good. Possible game for chemists. Chemists and wizards. Alright, out of the Phozon room. I feel like I'm being irradiated right now. I want to look at the board. The two switches are on the face of the board. You can see the default settings with the scope icon. Oh, you can actually zoom in on the boards now. This isn't the board. This is a dip switch manual. Fine. I just wanted to... Is that a SCP facility? Look at all these traces. I don't... Was JAMA standard in 83? It doesn't... I'm trying to, like, tell the size. I have a super gun. I'll have to bring that out one day. I have a Neo Geo board. Alright, next up, Tower Jiraga. This one's cool, this room. Too hot for the Twitch. Because you're in the maze. You're in the tower. Also, you get to see the comic. Kinda. Tower of Jiraga. Oh, wait. I don't know. I guess we're gonna read it comic style. Here I come. Make way. Cut down the slimes. Oh, it's the key. With this key, I can go upstairs. Never turn your back on black magic. Doom. Doom. I found the treasure box. Save me, Mr. Gill. Die, you evil Jiraga. To be continued. So Jiraga is like, he's like this multi-armed, horned dude. The dragon that you see in the cover, that's actually called something else. I forget what it's called. It has a name. It's not just a dragon. In another time, in another world, a knight goes to the Tower of Jiraga. And then this is in Japanese, so can't read it. Probably teaches you how to play this game. Actually, that's what I'm curious about. If the how to play actually tells you how to play. Because Tower Draga is one of those... It's a game that was designed with... Like, arcades would have a journal next to the cabinet, and people would fill in the journal as they discovered things. Oh, this is a great pop. I wonder if any of this stuff is around, like if you can find it. I mean, Namco has one. That's how they took the picture, but I meant like for sale. Oh, this is the board game. The Tower Draga board game. This is the first fantasy board game using Namco's characters. Tower Draga board game. The goal is to collect the items to kill the enemies and go to the top floor. Metal figures were included. I wonder if this is... so like, there's a couple of obscure Japanese board games that get translated and put onto Tabletop Simulator. I wonder if Draga's on there. The Zelda one's on there. The Zelda board game is weird. It's fascinating. The entire crew has Tabletop Simulator, so if you guys like to do board games... Yeah, boards. What are these? Buttons. Oh, the Quacks. Yeah, the dragon is called the Quacks. The Tower Draga buttons. And a little keychain. Oh, and it contains dice. This must be really tiny die. Alright, tip. I want to know. Oh yeah, artists will come and fill in the pages. I've seen modern arcades do like whiteboards and things like that. Because journals, you know, it's a mess. When the time is running out, the will-o-wisp will appear. The blue one moves counterclockwise, the red one moves clockwise. Pickaxe. If you have it, you can break the wall by swinging the sword. You will lose it if you use it on an outside wall. The Magician's Spell. The spells are different colors, white, blue, green, and red. Each spell has different powers. I might do a playthrough of Draga. There is a version, I want to say it's the Namco Museum for Switch. And it actually kind of teaches you how to each floor. It gives you the gimmick of each floor. How to kill the knight. You can kill them by crossing them with your sword, but you will also be damaged. The left side of your character is protected from the enemy's spell when sword is drawn. Otherwise, just the front. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to give away the secrets. Attack the enemies with your sword and block spells with the shield. Find the key to unlock the door and exit the floor. Each floor has a treasure box containing a necessary item for completing the game. Perform a creation command to make these appear. Released in 1984 as an action RPG, it was a very unique game and difficult to finish. The new game's style and storyline attracted people to play it again and again. If you finish the 60th floor, a secret message will appear on this screen. Well, we have to. I think this is the version we're going to play when we do Draga, because I want to know what that message is. I'll just have to have a guide open. So each floor is like a brand new hell. There he is. There's Draga. I told you this one was cool. Oh no, we're gonna play it, but I ain't getting the floor 60 today. We have a lot of Namcos to get to. And look, the tower. Also, this remix of the Draga theme I think is really hot, if I remember right. Oh, there's invisible walls here. Hey. How's it going, Draga? Just looking up your legs. So I think this is the game. I think one of these has a cheat code. So I'm going to look that up while the game loads. Let's see. Namco Museum, Volume 3. Because there's a secret game in this room. Alright. I have the secrets. First, let's play some Tower Drago. Oh, this one just gives you brain worms. Here we are. I'm gonna pull my sword out and stab these slimes. So I think the first level... I have to go around the outside to get the chest. Wait. Oh no. I could have done it. I could have done it from where I started. Is there an exit over here? No? Well, we're not gonna get that chest. Maybe we use the Switch version, because that's got save states. Anyway, we've already made the game unwinnable by not getting that chest. That's what this game is. The game is very cryptic, very bullshit. Sometimes it's as easy as get the chest. Sometimes it's find a special wall and break it. Sometimes it's kill 3 Rizrobes at the same shot. See, I made the chest appear because I killed 2 slimes, but they were the black slimes. Now I have faster movement because I have the Pegasus wings or something. Pegasus boots, like Zelda. And I already failed mazes. Get the key. There's a roguelike called what is it? The Dungeon of Draga? It's a mystery dungeon game, but also a Tower Draga game. It's on PS2. I have that, so we'll be taking a look at that at some point in the future. And I would like to explore this whole game. Alright, now we have knights. Knights aren't so bad. If you get them from behind, you actually don't take damage. But see, the chest is nowhere to be seen, because we haven't done the chest reveal command. What is the chest reveal command? I have no idea. Maybe it's killed both knights. Let's go find the other knight. He found us. And this game is like... This is where Highlight got all its stuff. You know? Ah, we did make a chest appear. See, it's easy at the beginning. Now we got a potion, but I think that's the bad potion. See, you don't want every chest. That's the other thing. You also don't want to grab the key too early because, the door could be in a bad place, and you go through the door immediately when you have the key. You have no option. And those are the will-o-wisps. They suck. Eventually, they're just regular enemies in the stage. Anyway. That's Tower of Draga. That goes on for 60 floors. And each floor has its own little secret about it. Like, don't get this chest. If you don't get this chest, then if you get this chest, then the chest in the next floor is cursed and will give you a bad item. Isn't wild? Video games are wild. Anyway, that game came out on the Famicom and was actually a really big hit. And the Famicom version actually included like a remixed tower. And that's actually here, ported to the arcade version. That's what we're going to do right now. In the museum, hold L1, R1. Up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. We now have a pickaxe. It's time to go back to the geography room to use our pickaxe on this mysterious wall. Fuck you, wall. Look how cool this is. I had to use a cheat code to do this. So you need both of these magic staffs. Oh, can I do this? Can I get this? I did it. I used the magic. What's gonna happen? Oh. I bet that's the secret message after you beat the game, is how to get this. What a jam. This is as close as I can get to the action. I guess that's it. Let's go play. I'm sorry, we don't have Cat Jam here. There is something. There's something, right, chat? Hold on. There's Kirby Jam. Feel free to use Kirby Jam. Anyway, this is Tower Draga, but all the things are like changed. I don't think it's gonna look any different to us, except maybe the palette. Nope, palette looks the same. But yeah, all the rules are different in how you get the chests. That's it. That's it. That's Tower Draga. I just wanted to show off that really cool 3D animation, which you only get if you put the cheat code in. I like that they give you a pickaxe. Is that always open? No, you have to do the pickaxe every time. Still, kind of awesome, wasn't that? Again, there's something special about these museums versus other compilations. Alright, so Galaxian is their third video game, and it's pretty important because it is a Space Invaders clone that kind of broke the mold of Space Invader clones. If you look at stuff like Konami's Space King, that game is just Space Invaders to a T. So Namco is the first to like, what if we clone Space Invaders, but you know, didn't make it look like the same game. Galaxian Special Arcade Machine. The speaker is positioned on top. PC board and monitor are inside. Huh, wonder what this is. Is that like a TV channel logo? It's a little elephant. I don't recognize it. Alright, who can read this? Oh, it's not an elephant. It's a thing. Here, I'll stop moving it once I get it all in shot. I also cannot rotate. So if you ask me to rotate, I ain't doing it. It's fun to look. That's what a museum's for. I'm not gonna get a T-Rex skeleton. Unless you're an insane man like Vince McMahon who has a T-Rex skull in his office. Because he's insane. Anyway. I mentioned this last time we looked at Galaga, that the doors are styled after the Galaxian 3 arcade theater experience. Galaxian 3 is cool. Oh, this is cool too. And a cool space hallway. Oh, there he is. There's our ship. Let's see if there's anything to interact with. Again, like the Galaga cabinet, I really like the Galaxian cabinet, both the artwork and the logo. And the shape of it. It has a good shape to it. I think all the Namco stuff for this era has the similar shape. And Galaxian is Space Invaders, but the invaders don't come down. Except they do like these attack runs. But like the group won't come down. There's also a lot of scoring tech in these games. Like you see the Galaxian comes down with 2 of his guards. And you want to kill the 2 guards and the Galaxian. That's true in Galaga as well. But it's harder to do in Galaga because Galaga's a much more hectic game. They can't steal your ship in this one. That's Galaga. Which you missed. That was in Volume 1, and then Gal Plus, the sequel to Galaga, was in Volume 2. It's just this. It's simple. Like I said, I'm a Galaga person, but you know, I like the aliens in this game. In Galaga, they're more bug-like. In this, I've never actually figured out what the Galaxian is supposed to look like. Like it shows up in Smash Brothers as like Pac-Man can throw him. And like I still can't like make out what he's supposed to be. Is he like a stingray shaped thing? Nope. So since the Galaxian has no entourage, we can't get a good score out of it. Anyway. That's Galaxian. You all seen that game. I hope you have. That's cool. I didn't check the test menus last time. Alright, back through the awesome space corridor. Into the museum. Yeah, 2 more games on this disc. It's Miss Pac-Man time. We didn't play Pac-Man on the first disc. But hey, we're back in Pac-Man's house. Miss Pac-Man soft toys. Cute. I wonder if this is the exact same render from the first game. Because the house is there, the windmill's still there, the power pellet bushes are still there. We put a board on this Pac-Man board, because that's all Miss Pac-Man is basically an expansion to the Pac-Man board. If you haven't heard the story of Miss Pac-Man, it was made by basically another group as Crazy Otto, as a sped up version of Pac-Man, kind of your championship edition of Pac-Man. That Namco bought the rights to the code to release Miss Pac-Man as an official game. Oh right, this one's a nightmare. You don't see Miss Pac-Man nowadays. The reason for that is that there is some legal issues involving that whole thing I just talked about. That dog is going nuts. Alright, I think we've seen that. The United States of Miss Pac-Man. Oh, she's singing now. Well, look at the pack house a little bit more. Let me into your dresser. There's the Pack family. Alright. Miss Pac-Man. I forgot. Yeah, you know, it's... Hey, you like Pac-Man? Miss Pac-Man is just more Pac-Man. They did get rid of the parking space. Oh, also the fruits, they move around the field, see? I just wanted to get the fruit. Anyway. We got more things to get to. It's hard. There's like you need a certain skill set. There is a safe spot in regular Pac-Man where Pac-Man can sit and the ghosts can't get him at all. And it's like really important to know because sometimes you need to reset the ghosts. You also need to know how each ghost reacts beyond the little descriptions that the game gave you. Alright, last game of this disc. Dig Dug. And of course we're underground. Oh yeah, I believe it. Also AI, just in general. We didn't really think of enemy AI that way. That puka cap, I need it. It's something I need in my life. I have a puka. Where is my puka? I have a plush puka. It's not at the studio. I think it's in the storage unit. Anyway, I love Dig Dug. Placed on the side of the cabinet to identify the new game. You like Pac-Man Ghost Dancing? I love Puka. There's Puka. Wind up Puka. Puka Balloon. Damn, all the Pukas. Oh, I also have a plastic Puka. Oh no, I have a Frygar, which is the dinosaurs that breathe fire. I've got a plastic figurine of one of them. Oh, I might have Dig Dug as well as a figurine. I've got to look. This is a good bezel. I don't know. Probably not. We're in the beautiful outdoors. And there's Pukas! And Puka monuments! I love Puka. Chat, do you love Puka? Because I'm gonna be honest, I love Puka. They're so cute. What the hell? Anyway, Dig Dug. You dig around. You inflate enemies. You drop rocks on them. Oh. Except that one. That one was too smart. Yep, he's Mr. Driller's dad. We'll see the mom in a different collection. Actually, it might be the next one we look at. I've left only Frygars. Get dunked. So the last enemy always tries to escape. Oh, actually, no. If he's a Frygar, he doesn't, right? I guess he is. Interesting. My onion. My radish. If you're careful, you can shoot your thing through a wall. And it's like the easiest way to protect yourself. It will not protect you from fire. Anyway, I like this game a lot. I could keep playing it. If you'd let me. But that's not what we're here for. Yeah, Dig Dug's a classic. There's a really weird version of Hori Taizo in Namco X Capcom. He like got redesigned to look like a cool superhero man. Like almost like a tokusatsu hero. It's really strange. Yeah, pretty much. This is the longest loading we've had to do. The game crash. I've not fully tested these on the Sayo. Well, let me go restart the PlayStation. So yeah, Volume 3. I guess it doesn't work on the SIO completely, but that's okay, because that's the most common Namco Museum you can find. It's also on the PSN, though I think it might have been delisted off PSN. I'm not 100% sure. It had Miss Pac-Man, and that's all it takes to sell. And now collections can't have Miss Pac-Man. Or Pac-Man 2. The new adventures. What is up with that new Pac-Man collection not having Pac-Man 2? It has Pac-in-Time, which is on the systems that have Pac-Man 2, so that means they have an emulator that can run Pac-Man 2. Just saying. Look at all these ones we still gotta get to. So I'm thinking I might cut off at the end of 3. That means we'll come back to 4, 5, Encore, and the 2 anthologies. Maybe we'll do 4. Yeah, we'll do 4. Let's finish up Volume 3 real quick, though. Real quick, like. By the way, I've been a little further from the mic because I got a new chair. Let me know how it sounds. If I sound good. Maybe you don't notice anything's different. If that's the case, then I did my job. Alright, so we look at all the game rooms. That doesn't mean we're done here. So gone is the lounge. And instead, we have the library and the theater. So this is where the official history has gone. Yeah, it's still... Oh, they added the speed up button. Yeah, so games that are grayed out or have been in previous collections. I think if you have records in the previous collections, you can actually look at all of them. Let's see, so this is 96, so... Dirt Dash Soul Edge has come out. And Time Crisis. Grabda? Yeah, Grabda was a tank game. Where you shoot crazy rainbow shots. It was cool. Big fan. I was no good at it. I still need to play that Pistol Dymo game. That sounds awesome. So what do we have? We've got more magazines. This is Tower of Draga time, so lots of Tower of Draga cover art. Look at this one. What's Namco? So who is this girl? We didn't really cover this. This is Key. She was sent in by the goddess to go deal with the Draga. And she got turned to stone. She is the Key. Of Quest of Key. The featured article is about the comic of Bravo Man. The featured article is March and Maze. Who was playing? Someone was playing March and Maze the other day. That might have been Sasquatchulus. Marchin Maze and more Bravo Man. I mean, I prefer having Key on the cover than, I love Quest to Key. We should play that sometime. Oh, hold on a sec. Is that Gil rocking out in the background? Yeah, look at him. Oh, Draga's on drums. You can't zoom on this version of this. Makes me sad. Articles were Future Ninja and Splatterhouse. Phelios, Blastoff, Rompers. Those are always fun to look at. Yeah, so those are now here in the library. What else do we have? We have illustrations for the Tower of Draga. Oh, design specs. Yep, there's Gil, Key, Ishtar, the Ishi, the Rock. The Rock, the Ishtar is also inside of... I forgot. Look at this drawing of Draga. Hey, you know, that's what prequels are, man. You know what the outcome's gonna be. The Blue Knight, the Black Knight, and the Mirror Knight. Lizard Man, Red Knight, High Power Knight. That's a good Lizard Man. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, was Quest the Key one of the live specials? I actually forgot. Mage, Sorcerer, Druid, Wizard, Ghost, Ropers. Ropers suck. Here's the Quacks. Yeah, that sounded right in my head. Here's the Quacks. The Silver Quacks, which I guess is called Silver Dragon, but I mean, they're all Quackses to me. Look at this edgy Quacks. It's the Shadow the Hedgehog of Quacks. Some equipment that you need to get, because if you don't, you'll die. Yeah, I think we got the Potion of Energy Drain, which is great. Book of Key Detect. I think if you don't have the Book of Key Detect, then you can't even find the keys in later floors. The Tower of Draga illustrations of the Tower of Draga. Here's Key. She fails her mission, but everyone loves her. Oh, here's illustrations from the manual of the board game. Oh, a very different art style. Like, that's the Quacks. But there's the Chibi Gil we all know and love. This art, at least the Gil here, he looked like, who's the, Galaxy Express artist? Captain Harlan, all that stuff. I can't remember. Harlock, sorry. Yeah, Leiji Matsumoto. This looks like a Leiji Matsumoto design, right? Maybe it's not as linky. It definitely has that hair. Interesting. Warp Hole. Gil final design. 80s anime hair. I guess, yeah. This has really reminded me of Matsumoto's work. I'm stuck. Oh my god, everything's Tower Draga. This is the Tower Draga disc. Photography of the preliminary model, which was used for a poster and a pamphlet. So this is actually a model they built. Oh, that's so cool. I love shit like this. There's a lot of Japanese covers that are just like miniatures or like clay figurines. That stuff always gets filtered out when it came over. I think, was it Princess Tomato had a really good cover in Japan. So they did a bunch of mixed media kind of art pieces. That's really cool. Oh, you can see kind of where the stage kind of ends. Oh, I want to look at this one. This one looks rad. There's that pamphlet again. We already read it though. What's here? What's behind? Alright, one last thing that's in here. Galaxian sit-down cabinets. Cocktail style, if you will. Oh, manufacturing department. This is where Galaxians come out of. Maybe that was the Gropta factory the whole time. Oh, I can't wait till there's strafe buttons and quicker turning. I think that's volume 4. So this is Pick Pack. This was like a robotic band that you would play. You put money in, and it would play you some music. Kind of like a jukebox, but it had little animatronics that would sit on top of it. I believe that's how it was explained to me. They may also exist in one of these games. Oh, wait. I want to look at the theater. Yo, here's the Metrocross guy. Yo, sup? He's got a soda, of course. There's the Pac-man pal. Wait, I heard... Oh, it's probably because it's close to the screen. There's a Valkyrie. There's Bravo Man. Wonder Momo. Actually, no, that's the Burning Forest girl. The guy from the Hike clans, dragon, those dragon shmup characters are there. I can't remember their names. Oh, the whole Pack family came out. Bye. Pac-Man and his children and his wife. Pac feet. You don't like Pac-Man's feet? Wait, I thought we were Pac-Man this whole time. Who's hiding over here? Oh, Mappy. Mappy. Well, I want to get a good look at Mappy's face. There's a Puka. There's a ghost. This ghost is upset because the hat. Don't wear your hat in theaters. Pac-Man, tell your child. You too, don't wear your hat. Toy Pop people. I don't know what's in these. So we can watch the video. Okay. It's the jukebox from before, but now includes video. Cool. How long do we have? Can we squeeze another one of these? In like a half hour. I didn't realize, but this is the, oh my god, what's the Wan Wan world or whatever? The little dinosaur from those games. Wan Yan world, that's what those are. I didn't score in Galaxian. Yeah, I'm probably just going to call it here. So next time, we're going to look at the rest of the museums. As well as the anthologies, which are not museum titles. But some of my favorite stuff's in those. To the ending screen. Hey, it's me. So we're almost done with the week. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and thanks for toughing out the difficult internet issues that we had. It might be my router, because I'm directly connected now to the modem, and it seems fine. So I might have to look into that. Donate now. So tomorrow we are doing an extra life. It's not a full extra life stream, but we will have the overlays with the bars and everything. We want you to join in, and we want to get to 2,500. Can we make that happen? We've got Choo Choo Rocket, we've got Power Stone, we've got puzzle games because the crew wants to play puzzle games. Henry Stickmin? I don't even know what Henry Stickmin is. But someone has to play it, I guess. Yeah, I think the crew wants to play Tetris Attack mostly. But I have Mr. Driller, the Switch one, and I think that has a 4-player mode. So I'm gonna make them play that. What else are we doing? Streets of Rage 4. More of that. I'm gonna say a lot. Maybe a Bomberman. I don't know. Maybe a Mario Party game. Another game of Mario Party. Would you all like that? Or Sonic Shuffle? They don't want that. But I know what you guys want. You want more Sonic Shuffle. Anyway. So that's tomorrow. And then Sunday, I do want to finish up our Zayram watch-along. So we are going to watch Zayram 2, and then we are going to stream the Zayram Zone, which is the last Zayram video game. In the past, we've watched all of the Idia the animation. Or was it Idia the Zayram animation? And then we watched Zayram 1. So we're going to watch 2. It's the last of the stuff, I know. I'm sad. And we'll play the last game. That'll probably be Sunday night. I'm gonna look for a host. As always, we are on the Discord. There's that command. And we archive everything on YouTube. And that's where this will be archived. Because I have to clean up this VOD. It's been split in 2. Who is online? 13 people. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the Felly. Felly is doing the casual Mega Man X 100% run, and I love me some Mega Man X. Though it's an hour 52, so it might be over soon. What is the channel name? Oh, it's just Felly. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. We're gonna use the raid button instead. Oh, it's Felly with 3 L's. That's why I didn't look right when I tried to raid it. Alright, well, go say hi. And we'll come back next week with the rest of the Namco Museums. You have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.